Silence! Class is now in session. Welcome to the Dallas Kitchen, where we spill the tea on everything food. Today is a very special episode. I have a special guest with me. This woman is a CEO, she's an entrepreneur, she's a mother, and my biggest inspiration. She is Afrolanka! Afrolanka.
Hi.
Yeah, welcome to my show.
Thank you for having me. I love your show, by the way. It's amazing.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So today we'll be making a very special dish. We're going to be making a vanilla cake. And this dish is special to me. Why I chose it on this particular day when she's here is because I learned the first cake recipe from her.
Aww.
You know, this woman started business at a very young age. She started selling cakes in high school. Wale walisoma Sheikh Khalifa, I think you can attest to that.
Yes.
Yeah. And her cakes were delicious.
Thank
So,
you.
mi nilikuwa naangalia pale, so she inspired me on my cake journey.
And look at you. Look at you. He knows more about cakes more than even me.
Thank you very much. So to start with, today we have 300 grams of flour. We have 250 grams of sugar, 250 grams of margarine, 5 eggs. We have some baking powder, and we have extra margarine just to put on our pans. We have half a cup of milk. This is half a cup of milk. Sawa. Kwanza kabisa, before you start baking, you need to preheat your oven. So we're going to preheat our oven at 150 degrees Celsius. Sawa. Let me do that. So the reason why we are preheating our oven, is because after we are done mixing, we want our oven to be hot. You cannot put a cake in a cold oven if we expect it rise visual.
Most people don't know that. They usually put it after they've mixed everything and they just drop it in the oven and put the oven on.
Yeah. So to start, after the oven comes the pan. You have to prepare your pans. So with me, I have two rounds of parchment paper that I've cut myself with scissors, and then ile margarine niloambia. Just you can do that.
I get it. These are very, very cute.
Yeah. So as Afrolanka, what is something that you wish people knew about you that they don't?
I wish people knew a lot of things about me, that I can get very serious when it comes to situations, in life situations. People always think I'm always joking. I'm always like not serious about life, but I'm actually a very serious person.
Because this is the persona they see online.
Yeah, and I get too deep, and I'm very deep actually. I'm not very shallow, so
yeah. She's right. Yeah. So everybody says we're close, right?
Yes.
You can do the same to that one. What do you think makes us very close? Because there's 6 of us. We are 6 siblings.
Yeah, there's 6
But we
of
have
us.
this bond. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't have this with all the others. No offense.
We love all our siblings.
I love all my siblings. It's just, I feel like since we were born around like the same time, I was born this year, you were born the next year. So I feel like you're kind of like my Bonnie and Clyde. And I got to experience a lot of things in my life with you. Like you've been a spectator in everything in my life. You know everything. So I don't have to translate myself to you. You just kind of get me.
So after the margarine just put in your parchment paper, you see, it fits right in.
Perfect.
And also, what is the best memory you have of us? Because we've had plenty.
We've had so many memories together. Guys, Faisal is the first person to teach me how to cook. You know that? Yeah. He's younger than me. Lakini he's the first person who taught me how to put on the stove. Kumbuka ile stove ile tulikuwa na ile stove ya stima ya mafuta. Alafu na ile jiko la utambi. You taught me how to do that.
Lela. Ama na maji. Alafu nyumba nzima yanuka mafuta ya taa.
Yeah, he's the first person to even teach me how to light a matchbox. So everything kitchen, those are the best memories that I have.
We just put this on the side. Okay. Now we're going to start mixing our cake. So if you've noticed, everything is measured out in grams because baking is a science. I am advising my students, you need a weighing scale. Get yourself, it doesn't have to be expensive, but just get a weighing scale because it will make your life easier and all your recipes will be consistent. Okay? Especially those who are doing business. Even if you're not doing business, just get a scale to have at home. So we're just going to use grams. So this is the easiest way. Put a ball, you zero it out. If you can see, hapo pima 250 grams.
Yep. Get everything in there.
Yes, get everything. So now, that is 250 grams, give or take.
Wow.
2 grams. So first we mix our margarine and our sugar. This is just plain granulated sugar. We're going to put this on our stand mixer. Hii ni sukari peke yake naeka, nothing else. So first you cream. Kama huna mixer, huyu alinifundisha mimi kupika keki na mwiko. Mwiko ule wa mbao. Mwiko wa mbao washika na bakuli, wakoroga paka ile blueband yako na sukari iwe creamy.
Iwe creamy and fluffy.
So there's no reason at all sina mixer siwezi pika keki. While this is mixing, Afrolanka.
Yes.
From there, wajishughulisha na kazi gani sasa?
Mimi ni mfanyabiashara. Sana najulikana kwa kutengeneza my hair products. I formulate leave-in conditioners, hair conditioners, shampoos, and oils. And at the same time now, I'm venturing into real estate.
Nice.
Yes. So that is coming soon. Watch out. I've started with Airbnbs for now. And then it's going to grow, inshallah, from there.
Amen, inshallah. That sounds like a good plan.
Thank you.
So, pia tuambie, you as a brand, how have you impacted our society?
Me as a brand, I have taken under my wing a lot of women that wanaweza kujipatia kipato chao. Like they're able to gain some coins here and there from commission and selling my products. And I call them my vendors. They're my agents. So we have some in Uganda, some in Tanzania, Nairobi, in Mombasa, in different parts of Kenya. So these women are my Afrolanka agents that I have employed and I'm empowering. And they have been able to also birth their own businesses from
Mashallah.
Yeah.
So that's really good to hear.
Yeah.
It's always good to make a positive impact to the community.
And another way that I've been able to impact the society is helping women embrace their natural hair, embrace their natural beauty. Because especially where I come from, kuna a lot of misconception kwamba nyele koto, kuna nyele koto na kuna nyele singa. Huku kwetu Mombasa, whereby it's a melting pot. We have people from Asia, Middle East, and Africa, Swahili people. So kuna nyele nzuri na nyele mbaya. So I'm really trying to kill this mentality in my community. And everyone is beautiful in their own way.
Yeah. Everybody is beautiful. Feel beautiful in your own skin, in your own hair.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just want to show you how our mixture is going. Itaonyesha difference. So now this is the color we started with.
Wow.
You see the difference?
Yes.
We want it to be a pale yellow. So ikishafika hivyo, you start adding your eggs. And we're going to add our eggs one at a time.
Yeah.
Sawa sawa. Hauadi yote kwa mara moja, mix yako itakatika. Tuna add moja afu nyingine. Tupasulie mayai moja moja.
My kids love kupasua mayai. Whenever I have joga kupasua mayai na wao, they fight over it.
So one egg goes in. Wait for it to mix.
This way you are also able to know if yani visa.
Yes. Because ukipasua direct hapa je kama ni visa, utaharibu mixture yako yote. So tia kwenye kibakuli then. So na mixture yai ilishapotea hapo ndani. Add another one. Also another tip, you see how she's breaking the egg on the flat surface, kwa sababu ukibreak kwenye bakuli hivi on the side of the edge of the bowl ni rahisi kuingiza vikaka vidogo ndani ya mayai, but ukipasua chini inakuwa flat, then unafungua.
Nice point.
Yeah, mwisho.
What happens mayai yakikata mixture? Mixture katika na mayai.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it. Keki yako bado itakuwa keki, but it just helps everything come together. Yani, kuna ile crumb. Ukiwa mixture yako itakatika hapa, utaona keki yako itakuwa na crumb structure yake itakuwa kubwa kubwa. Alafu ikiwa iko smooth, crumb structure yake itakuwa smooth. Mm. So after tushatia yai la mwisho, we'll put some vanilla extract. Shaisha. So from time to time, we want to scrape our bowl. Make sure everything mixes, fika paka huko chini. Hakikisha kila kitu kiko incorporated. So as this mixes, we're going to prepare our dry ingredients. So I have a sieve. Mi nishapima unga, but just to show you guys how we do it. Deka bakuli lako na sieve yako, zero your scale, iko zero, then tia unga. How many grams is that?
300 grams.
300 grams. Alafu take a tablespoon. We're going to use this, the orange one. Give me 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Yes. Just one. Level it out to a flat. Yes. Good. Awesome. Now we're going to sift our flour. So Afrolanka, first of all, congratulations. You've been doing very well on social media. I also see you have an event coming.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Oh my God, I have an event next month, May, on the 3rd of May next month. It's going to be at Swahili Pot, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's just a small session.
What's the event about?
I'm going to be having a masterclass whereby I'm teaching and sharing my knowledge with my community regarding how to run your business using social media, because we both know, me and you, we've come from very humble backgrounds.
Yes,
Tumeishi Kisauni, soko Mjinga pale, tumeishi Barisheba, and nothing was handed over to us easily. And I feel like I found a very nice opportunity through social media to showcase myself, my talents, to showcase my products, and it has really helped me grow. And I feel like anybody can do it if they get the right guidance, which is this class that I'll be having. So make sure to get your tickets.
That is so considerate. That is so generous of you.
Yeah.
Because what when you have a secret or a talent, you don't want to share it with people.
Yeah.
But she's sharing it with the...
It's like giving back to the community.
Yeah, exactly. Sawa. So we've sifted our flour. Why we sift our flour is to add more air in the flour. So it's very important to sift your flour. So tutazima mixer yetu. We'll put half of the flour and baking powder mixture in our... So then nabakisha nusu. Then utawasha mixer on low speed. Alafu tatia nusu maziwa yako. Ikishachanganyikana, maana hatutaki kukoroga sana, wazima tena. Watia tena unga.
I'm learning a lot.
Then wawasha mixer yako tena. Then the rest of your milk goes in. Sasa hapa, this is where people go wrong. Utamixi paka, you don't mix this thing paka, you just want it to, ile unga kishapotea tu, hapo ndani. Kidogo, wazima. You see, I still have flour a little bit. We'll finish mixing that with our spatula. So.
And why is that?
Because you know, the wheat flour has protein, has gluten in it. So kila ukiendelea kuiwork ile gluten una strengthen, then keki yako itakuwa ngumu. Utakuwa tengeza mkate sasa badala ya kutengeneza keki.
Jamani,
na keki tunataka iwe soft.
Watu na kazi zao jamani. Hey. You need to know. Alisema ni science.
So, you see there's still flour. We just wanna
scrape it off.
Mix it, fika paka chini. Just make sure everything is well incorporated.
Kama ni kuiramba.
Zamani nilikuwa tukiramba, but tushakuwa wakubwa, we have learned that it's not safe.
It's not?
Yeah, because there's raw eggs. You could get salmonella. Lakini sisi Afrika tushikwa na salmonella. Manake hayo magonjwa ya wazungu, we can't relate. You guys stay tuned till the end. Kuna a tea session coming. So tutatia nusu hapa. Na nusu. Waweza kubake in one pan if you want. But mimi napenda keki zangu ziwe thin kwa sababu I like to arrange them in layers when I decorate them. And mostly if I'm doing this for business, I use a measuring scale. Huwa napima ili bakuli kando before nianze kumix, nilijue ni gram ngapi. Kisha nikishamaliza kumix, I measure the bowl. So I know, I measure the whole thing and minus the bowl. Najua hii mixture ni ngapi, then divide by 2. Nitajua hapa ingia gram ngapi, hapa ingia gram ngapi. Sawa? But today, today to keep it simple, we just want to spread our butter. Huwa naeka kijishimo kidogo hivi katikati. Why? Hebu ambie.
Ile isifure kama mountain.
Yes. Once you have done that, you just want to tap it gently on the surface kutoa bubbles. Alafu it goes in the oven at 150 degrees. Oven yetu tulikuwa tusha preheat. So as we wait for our cakes to bake, the moment you've all been waiting for, it's tea time. Lete chai. Yes. So many people online speculate that you've been married 10 times, you've been married 8 times, you've been married 6 times. Leo tunataka kusikia kwako mwenyewe, tuambie how many times have you been married?
Ni swali ambalo linahitaji theory.
16.
Mimi nimeolewa 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, that's as far as I am concerned.
Sasa hizi zingine 6, 8 times kama ni binadamu. Sasa toka wapi?
Hizo wameniozesha wao, anajua wao wameniozesha wapi. And with each marriage I gave it my all. I showed up fully and willingly, lakini ni kama riski ilikuwa haija simama. Marriage ya kwanza niliolewa Sri Lanka ambapo nilikaa 7 years and it was not successful because of religious issues.
And 7 years is a long time. Yani ni subra hiyo mtu amefanya. Okay.
The second marriage was in Uganda whereby I had my kids. Alafu the third marriage, which was the scandalous one, it was the last one which only lasted 1 month. C'est la vie.
Yeah. Sasa moving forward. First of all, are you single right now? Hebu tuambie ukweli. Or are you dating anyone?
Mimi kwa sasa hivi niko single by choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa.
Siete hamna watu ambao wanajaribu pale na pale, lakini mimi mwenyewe nimeamua kwa sasa nahitaji sana kuwa single, and it's because I feel like I need time to heal. I have been through a lot. I have been wearing my heart on the sleeve, giving love a second chance and a third chance. But this time I want to pour all that love onto myself, basically. So yeah, it's just a me show, it's just me, period.
Nice. This is actually the longest you've been single.
Yeah, 6 months and counting. Yeah. Actually, my brother promised me if I stay single for the longest, he's gonna buy me a car.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold you to that.
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, guys. So me navona, I have never given myself a break to actually reflect on myself. I've always feel that dependent anxiety. I've always had that dependent anxiety to be with someone, to have a companion. I've always felt safe, like in a marriage situation. Because I don't date.
Yeah.
I don't date at all. I get to know the husband or my man after the nikah. That's how I've always done
And
it.
people have this misconception, because she's outgoing, she's social. Hapa kwetu Mombasa kuna ile ni mkware ama hajatulia. Yeah. Mimi ndo naishi naye, nimemwona kitambo, ndugu yangu atulia.
It's because I'm on social media and I'm outspoken, I'm loud, and people tend to think that, I love that she's dating a lot. I don't know anything about dating, and I'm actually a fish in new waters right now. And I'm actually trying to be single, trying to stay single. And it's hard, being out here in the streets and trying to avoid these men. They come at you from different angles. Yeah. And you're just like, block, no.
I'm glad that you said that. So are you looking to get married again in the future?
Probably, because I'm still young. I feel like I can look into that again into the future, though I'm very scared right now. I'm very skeptical, and right now I want to choose a different approach. I want to get to know the person before getting married, like literally know them in several months, not like getting to know them.
You just jump into a
marriage and then getting to know the person.
So that's what you want to do. Anything else that you will do different this time when you're selecting or choosing a man?
I will keep my life low key, my marriage, out of social media. Because there's something about social media where everybody feels entitled to comment on why you should be with that man, be with this, why are you doing this? Like, once you put your marriage out there, everybody feels entitled to comment or try to help you navigate your marriage with you. They feel like we are all married together. No, so right now, those are the two things that I've learned. It's going to be very, very low-key, off the grid, kind of.
Mind your damn business, guys.
Period.
And that's the tea. How do you deal with being a single mom and having a full-time business?
Oh, let me tell you, Maina. Chioma. It is the ghetto. Chioma. Hey. It's not easy. By the time I fall asleep, I usually just pass out. I don't even say that I'm falling asleep at night. I pass out.
Coma.
Because the kids, they want your attention, they want your emotions, they want your presence. And your business requires the same. It needs your presence, it needs your time. So you're constantly just giving until you're drained. But I feel like it's a nice scope for me. I've built a very nice ecosystem for myself whereby it's just me and my kids and my business and my content. He knows I don't have friends. I don't do friends. I don't do going out and what. What I enjoy is traveling here and there once in a while, and I plan that ahead. So I plan my trips like 2 months, 3 months ahead, and that's about the fun I have. It's just traveling. But while I'm at home, it's just work, kids.
I think that's really good. I love traveling too. Yeah. It's good to take some time off, go see the world.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I deal with being single. Travel, take care of myself, focus on my kids, business. Be happy. It smells amazing. The whole house.
Our cakes are ready. As I told you, the toothpick test. If it comes out clean, it's ready. And also, if your cake starts detaching itself from the ball, you'll know it's ready. We're going to let this cake cool slightly for about 10 minutes on the pan, then ndo tuzitoe. Because ukizitoa sasa utazivunja vunja.
Okay, great.
Sawa sawa. Yeah, so everybody wants to know. We saw your Eid vlog on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we saw you guys were having fun. You guys look like you guys have a nice bond, especially with Sherry Dallas. Yeah, everybody remembers back then. Now we want to know what the situation is like right now.
Sherry Dallas is my sister. Regardless, we share the same blood. We're in the same family, so it was bound to happen that we had to amend what we went through. We had to reconcile. She asked for forgiveness, and she even explained to me that she was inspired by my business, and I take that positively, you know, and I love her regardless. She's my sister.
Oh,
yeah,
I love her too. So that is now out of the way. Inshallah, Sherry, if you're hearing this, we love you so much. We also can't wait to host you on our show right now, on my show right now. So,
inshallah.
Karibu, send me a DM. Haya, tukiachana na ya Sherry. Me as a brother.
Oh.
What are the things you like about me?
First of all, one thing I love about you is you are very supportive. You always been that strong pillar that I can rely on, that you can tell me the truth brutally because it benefits me. And you're very selfless, mashallah. I love that.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Napendwa jamani, napendwa. Nakupenda. Thank you so much. I think keki zetu ziko cooled kidogo. What you want to do now is get a butter knife. Then you just want to make sure that kando kando haijashika. I'm sure chini haijashika kwa sababu kuna parchment paper. So, then what you're gonna wanna do is just
flip it.
We don't wanna risk it.
Wow, look at that. That looks so easy. Wingi tuna struggle up. Oh, that was so easy, mashallah.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Very soft vanilla cake. Then you'll just peel your.
That is so satisfying.
Yeah. So you let them cool like this. A tip I'm gonna share with you guys. Many people tell me, like, when I ask them how many degrees do you bake your cakes with, they say 180 for like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You know what that does? Your cakes will look like this. Zitapasuka pale juu zifanye cracks. That is because when the heat is too high, ile crust ya juu ya form haraka kuliko ile ya ndani.
Okay.
Yeah, so ile ya juu ikishakauka, alafu ya ndani bado yaendelea kufura, then yapasua pale juu. So to fix that, punguza moto, bake it for longer period. Kama hii ime bake for like an hour at 150 degrees.
Pro tip.
Yeah, something to keep in mind. Don't cut your cakes while they're hot. You wait until they cool completely, then you can do whatever you want. You can serve them or you can choose to decorate them. Bye.
Conclude.
Oh.
I'll never trust her.
So, Afrolanka, I'd like to thank you so much for taking your time in your busy schedule to come and be with us.
It was a pleasure. Yeah. I enjoyed and I learned so many things.
Yeah, we loved having you.
Guys, don't forget to follow this page for very, very exclusive tips on cooking. So
our cakes have cooled slightly. You see how they're flat on top? That's because of the tip I gave you. Now we want to cut it. Always use a sewing motion to cut a cake. You see how our cake looks like? See the crumb?
Wow. Oh my God. I love it.
Huh? And the flour for sure.
I learned so many things.
We don't get to keep here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So our cakes are nice. And like I always say, always trust fat chefs. We know what you're talking about. Bye.
Bye.